What can you see in the photo?
In the displayed photo, I can see two women, one that appears to be in her 30s and the other appears to be in her maybe late 60s, early 70s. I assume they are a grandma and a granddaughter. Judging by their clothes and the heavy jackets they are wearing, I would say this is winter season. The woman in her 30s is wearing an orange jacket and grey sweatpants, carrying what seems like a really heavy black backpack. And the grandma is wearing a dark green jacket and grey pants and is also wearing a backpack. Okay, in the background, I can see a really enormous black mountain. Judging by the blue color of the sky, I can say that they are in the morning. They are high-fiving each other, so I assume they have successfully achieved something, like they have reached their destination or hiked a mountain.
Where do you like to go on holiday?
Personally, I like to go anywhere that has beach. Beach has always been my favorite place since I was like 5, maybe. I like the feeling of the wind and the waves crashing just behind me. It's like an incredible feeling that I can never put into words. However, if I have to specify a location, I would say Aman Sukna. It's just a nostalgic place for me. I've spent every summer in my life there since I was like maybe 4, till I was 12, so basically my whole childhood. It just all feels nostalgic, like waking up to catch the breathtaking sunsets, taking photos and swimming in the sea for hours, getting sunburns and going cycling at the end of the day, sleeping 2 or 3 hours. It's just always the highlight of my summer or my holiday.
Tell me where do you prefer to travel?
I would say by car. I'm not a big fan of aeroplanes. I've traveled since I was like maybe 2 years old to Saudi Arabia and the United Emirates, to all the places, but I prefer to go by car. I don't know, I always get sick when I go on an aeroplane. It's not my favorite method of traveling, so I would say cars, definitely cars.
Why is it important to go on holiday?
Personally, I think it's really important to take a break from life and get away from all the work and school hustle, city pollution, and the noise pollution and all these things. It's really significant to just turn off your mobile phones, go on a holiday with your family. It's a great opportunity for family members to reconnect and spend quality time together. We all drift apart because of school and work and our daily lives, so a holiday is a really good chance for us all to reconnect together, and also it's a chance to relax.
This is the end of part 1. Let's move to part 2. Question 1. Describe your ideal family.
From my point of view, I don't think there is such a thing as an ideal family. This doesn't exist. We all have flaws, to say. I would say that maybe an ideal family is a family that is built on pillars of love, support and affection between family members. I think that the ones responsible for creating an ideal family are the parents, as they are the older person in this relationship. Most parents maybe ignore their children a little because of work and all the daily life routines. I would say that maybe they try to specify 1 day per week where they just turn off mobile phones and just spend some quality time with their children and hear them. Get to know them and be friends with them so they can go to them whenever they have any problems or they are facing any obstacles in their life. Also, we cannot neglect that children have a part in this. Most teenagers or children these days prefer to just spend all their time with their friends or chit-chatting or on their mobile phones, and they totally ignore their families. So I would say that they also have to specify a time for their family to just maybe arrange a movie night or go out in a park, have a picnic or anything. Yeah, that's it.
Question 2. What do you do when you meet your friends?
When I meet my friends, we're usually restricted to go out in certain locations because of our parents or because of their parents. So we mostly go to maybe the sports club, play things like paddle or basketball or try to do anything. I'm a person who likes moving. Also, my friends, We don't like to just sit in a cafe and chit-chat. We always like to do activities, go to air zone, watch movies. We like to do something with our day instead of just chit-chatting. So I would say our favorite activity is when we go out to play sports, maybe, or go out to an arcade, playing bowling. Also, we are very competitive. So we like to count the points and who's winning and make an award for it and all these things, and maybe have lunch after it and just catch up on the latest updates in our life.
This is the 3 questions. Question 1. What's your school subject that you consider as favorite subject?
Biology. As long as I can remember, I've always loved biology and other subjects, but biology has been the most favorite subject for me. I just love how we discover new things literally every day. I love how I know something new about my body each day. I'm always curious how everything in my body works. I like to know what happens when I eat, when I get sick, how my immunity responds to this, everything. I'm just really, really passionate about it.
Sounds great. And what are you planning to study next year?
I'm an 11th grade student, so hopefully next year I'll be a college student. I'm planning to go to medical school. Make sure to leave a like. Thank you. Subject, so it just makes sense to go into a medical college, but I've always thought about pharmacy. So you want to be a doctor? Yes. Oh, right.
So could you tell me why do you want to be a doctor?
Yes, of course. This is an ideal proficiency here. Yeah. Why? As I mentioned before, I've always been passionate about how the human body works and how all your organs function together. So I'd say that it's out of passion. That's why I want to enter this school. It's a job that has a good future, bright future. They're in a lock, kind of. They have the chance to travel. I like to travel. They have a chance to travel and may be employed in UK, USA, or any countries that they want. Also, having a dream or setting a specific goal in front of you is important to keep you going and give you motivation. Whenever I'm feeling down, I always remember that I have a certain goal and I want to reach it and I want to make my parents proud of their daughter. So I would say that setting a goal for yourself is the most important thing to keep going in your studies.
This is the end of part 2 and this is the end of our exam. Thank you.